Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with Yarn Market, and today we are doing the Use Your Scraps, the fabric, and this is part 2. Now, if you remember from part 1, I used the Mod Podge, and this was really, really wet. I mean, super wet. So, yeah, I had to let that really dry really well. Okay, so I have my paper trimmer out because I'm pretty sure now I chose some papers to go inside. I chose 10, just various pieces of paper, a little bit of duplication, but I like this one. This is a calendar page. So I have 10 pages in here, but I'm thinking this might need to still be trimmed up a little bit. And I was starting to fold this before I started the video. Let's see here. It's pretty durable. It is really durable. I might have to fold it and refold it again. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it'll go down. Yeah, the bone folder's really helping. Oh, let's see here. I mean, it'll work. You just gotta really give it some tugging there, so it'll work. And then also on here, I'm going to try to make sure that everything's covered up. I think it is covered up. And then I just chose a piece of music paper to put inside. Let's see. Let me go ahead and make sure. Let's see, what do we have here? It is hanging out a little bit, so I think I'm going to try to trim some of these up. Oh, this one, these are folded. So that one's a little bit folded. Let's see here. I'll just trim some of this off. Yeah, I do want nice straight lines with this. That's why I have my paper trimmer out. I don't like it hanging out. Some people don't mind it. I just find that sometimes when they get really kind of messed up when you put them in your purse, or if you're, on a shelf or something. So I try to keep them covered up. I think this one's okay. This one needs a little bit of a trim. This one is the coffee dyed paper too, but it's exactly the same size. So it's probably wanting to hang out just a little bit. And yeah, I coffee dyed my own paper. And then let's see if there's anything else sticking out. Okay, this page. It's kind of weird. Let's see here. I'll just take a little. I'm not even like measuring, but what is that? It was right in between a fourth and a half. So. Okay. Okay, now the music pages, which I already trimmed, but that's probably because, the pages closer to the center are going to be hanging out. I just thought this was some fun paper to put in here. I think the calendar is okay. For the most part, everything's, it's really full. The pages are all full, lots of writing room. So let's see. Now it's hanging out. Oh, the calendar is hanging out. Okay. I don't think I'm going to cut. Yeah, I won't cut any of him off. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's in between a fourth and a half, and it seems to be a good amount to take off. Yeah, I still have that in there. That looks good. Okay. So I think now they're just the folds. I can come back over just a little bit. I've actually free folded this a couple times. Okay, back here. Oh, okay, I'm not going to have any place to go with this one. There we go. That should be good now, right? Well, it's really close. It's this page right here. Okay, we're going to trim a little bit more off. Sorry, guys. Didn't think this was going to be taking this long. Okay, let's see. Oh, much better. Much better, much better. Yeah, it's the top and the bottom are lined up a lot. So, yeah, I thought this would be nice just to almost like a travel one. I know the travel ones go the other way, but I think this size might fit better like in your luggage or a, you know, your purse or bag or something like that. So if you want to, document like a trip or something like that, or maybe you actually want to use it for, shopping, your shopping list. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Now we're just going to bind it. And that'll, oh wait, oh, I almost forgot, didn't I? I want to get this in there. So we're going to glue this in there. I'm thinking maybe I might need to kind of trim this a little bit. Get this out of there. Maybe not. So we're just going to do this with the, what I'm going to do is the glue stick. Just, saving on time right now. And then I will put the liquid glue around it just because I don't want it to get all wet again. And then that way the inside will be covered up. Have a nice finish on there. Oh, there we go. I'm trying, yeah, I'm looking at the shine just to make sure that it's getting good coverage. Now for time's sake, I'm doing this for time's sake for so I don't do this, and with the Mod Podge I have to let it dry again. So if it's something that you wanted to do, I think there's a piece of thread right there. Let's see if I can get that off. There we go. Just think it might just hang things up. And we'll just go on the edge with the this is the art glitter glue, but you can use, the what is that, PVA glue, just Elmer's glue, whatever whatever you find that works for you. There's the what is that, the Elaine's glue. There's all kinds of glue. I just like this consistency. To me, it's not too thick, it's not too thin, so that's why I like this one. And then we'll go ahead and get that signature sewn in, and hopefully it's not too fiddly. Sometimes when I'm sewing those in, they get fiddly on me, so yeah. And then this way too, it gives you an opportunity to, if you want to glue, pockets on the inside, you have the paper, so instead of the fabric. Okay, so this did not line up very well. Let's try that again. Try not to get my head in there. Okay. Better, better, better. I might have cut too much off. But we can always go in with some distressing too. Just to, now you are going to actually see the stitches because it's black, but I think it just gives it, you know, it just gives it a better finish here. And I always like taking my greeting cards when I get from birthdays and stuff like that, and you can cut out just a spot of it, and I like that as a pocket. Let's see, I'm just trying to make sure there's no bubbles, which I don't feel anything. And that's another thing with the glue stick, you're not going to get the bubbles that you would with the Mod Podge. Like I said, you would have to let this dry again. And I am getting some bubbles when I'm trying to fold it, so might, yeah, a little bit cumbersome there. Oh, not too bad. You know, this is junk journaling, so let's see here. Go in, pinch it the best I can to, might have to kind of pay attention, you know, where you're meeting up here with the stitching and all the fabric. Yeah, I think if we just kind of move it around, it'll work out. There we go. Let's see if I can rub this down. You can actually get your paper to do what you want it to do. It's just a little bit of patience. So there we go. Okay, so here's the pages. Oh, I put that in the right way, right? Not so much the other pages is the, I want the, I don't know what type of lizard that is, but it's cool looking. Oh, you know what though? I did like the other side. Oh well, got that the little graphics there now, so can't change it. I like the little graphic. This is Row Row Your Boat. They have this part in English, and I know it's a different language. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get this. 1, 2, 3. This is just going to be a simple, you know, in and out. What do they call it? Pamphlet stitch, I think they call it. Not for sure on the terminology. And let's see, we need a needle. Let's see, where's the one I like to use? I think this is, no, this one here. I don't know, these are probably upholstery type needles, but I like this one. It has like a little diamond on it. See, this string is a little bit thicker though than some of that other binding string. Let's see if I can get that in there. Usually if I do that loop, it works a lot better. And then you don't get your threads all separated. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we can go through with the all. I'm going to try just to go through all of the pages and even the cover. Okay, so where is that? There it is. I'll make sure everything's inside. Yeah, it's probably going to be better to clip this. I find it's better to, before when I was first doing it, I was clipping on each side. And I found that it was better to put the clips on the same side. So it just seemed to work a lot better for me as far as trying to keep this down in that crease. Let's try this again. Just make sure that's in there. You know, I know I have another bigger one, but I probably we can make this work. Okay. So I'm just going to come in like and just, you know, kind of just eyeball it and say, okay, there is the center. Okay, where's my piece of cork? Piece of cork under here. It works a lot better. So because everything is going to be, you know, punched through at the same time, this isn't like a hard cover. Then I like to come up about an inch. I mean, you couldn't do this with one of those really heavy cardboards. So it looks about an inch. Like I said, I'm not even measuring because it doesn't really matter. Let's see here. I do kind of want to go on both sides though because Mod Podge is really, really thick, which is good. I'm knocking things over there. Okay, where'd that hole go? Oops, sorry. Okay, where's the hole? It's like I seen the hole and then the hole went away. So we'll get the other one out so I can see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Like I said, I just want to make this hole like where I don't have to struggle. I think it's there. Yeah. That Mod Podge on that fabric is really tough. Okay. So once I get started, just going through the middle and going, you know, after that, one side or the other. I do like to take these off once I start. Just, I kind of try to grab this so I don't pull it all the way through. And then just, yeah. This happens to be the bottom, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you go the top or the bottom, this is just a simple one. There's 3 holes. Yeah, no, decided to get fiddly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you do end up with extra thread on here, so, you know, but to me it's worth it just so we can, you know, have room to, you know, make a knot. And there we go. And we just gotta tie it. Where's the other end? And you can leave the, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can leave it long like this, tie a bow, let it hang out. All kinds of options, you know, whatever you want to do. Let's see, I think though I split it, didn't I? I don't know if I can pull that back out. Here. It's not good when it splits. So there, that's what I was doing, just pulling that apart. Pull that back down. Kind of maybe even these up a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. I just do square knot, I think they call this. Go right, and then you go left. And you can make a bow now. That's what you want. Or you can just cut it off. So I'll just leave it like that. There we go. And now it's ready for all kinds of embellishment. putting pockets in, whatever you want. And just like I said, this is just kind of have to work it around a little bit. But there we go. Oh, and it is a good idea to come in and kind of rub your pages down. Again, you can manipulate paper just like fabric. Kind of rub those down, those folds, just so it knows, you know, it needs to stay in there. It does work out a lot better. Okay, you guys, everything's in. This is a big flap, so probably should make it just, you can, you know, whoever, if you want to cut that piece off, you can cut it off. It was just kind of getting in the way there. So let's see, I think the map's okay. That's not too close. Now the map pages actually have some inside text on them, so there was already kind of pockets already built into this. And then this again, that's just one page. And there we go. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this. But there we go. Scraps of fabric is now a journal. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.